Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night. We're back doing the Timberborn achievement run, or the attempt at a Timberborn achievement run. I got both dogs in here because the vacuum cleaner apparently is running and they don't want nothing to do with it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back into Starts Overville. Autosave, cha-cha-chas. So we'll load the autosave. We're 15 mods. Load. Alright, let's see where we get today. Maybe we can start on some of these achievements. We got to make sure we have a stable town, or whatever we're calling it, stable district, maybe. Whatever we're calling it. We're gonna make sure we have one of those. Let's see, we're not in a drought. We're on day 5. Cycle 3, which I think cycles are supposed to be years. Okay. So we're gonna have to do some bad tide management here probably soon. So I'm thinking our choices would be to like plant just right across here. Some floodgates, automation that will seal up all of this. And then we'll have to do some more floodgates probably out here. Over here in this area. Demo those two things temporarily though. We can probably do some floodgates here. Get rid of those two things. Floodgates here somewhere else. Just to keep it out. Alright, let's get going here. Alright, so they were building this gear workshop. And this hauling post. And this thing that they said they could reach. And well, they put 2 logs in it, so apparently they can. Oh, and we're building this water tower, which requires gears and planks. I have a couple of beavers with no jobs. Have them come over here and grab that. There he goes. So he is almost done. That's so funny. He brings 2 from here, puts it on the pile, then grabs 2 more and takes it down here. Because apparently there's no haulers. Alright, we'll let him do his thing there. Alright, so our gear workshop is running. Gear production is on the move. We have 600 horsepower. No demand from there, of course. Don't like this bad tide right here. I mean, I'd be inclined to dynamite this channel right here and let this flow down here. That way I can use it for power. Dynamite this channel and then block that off. I have to get up there first, but right now we're not worried about that. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's any staircase action over here. Not really. Staircase action was over here on this side of it. Up, 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 and then we're in. Let's pause this guy. We have no available beds. Alright, platforms. Floodgates. Storage. What else we got here? Let's see, what else are we gonna need? Probably gonna need a tapper shack and a wood workshop. And wind turbines. Observatories require 200 horsepower. Automation. Let's see, contemplation spots. Which one is that one? That one's that one. Let's see how we do. We have one workspace with a beaver in it. Now, this one right off the top, gear workshop? No. Because that one's still under construction. Hauling post, maybe? Yeah, I think it's referring to the hauling post. Someone needs to come over here and hit that a couple of times. Alright, we have plenty of food, yeah. Ooh. I think we really are going to start working towards zip lines. And maybe double platforms. Double floodgates. Right, let's put that back there. They are sure taking their time here. It's almost built. Well, we got power up there. Let's see, what else can we plant out here? What do we do with wheat? Grind wheat into wheat flour. And then we grind, then we make wheat flour into bread. Okay. Ah, you suck. He always does that when I'm trying to... Okay. All right. Come on now, people. It would only show you, right? Both gear workshops are without people, so is a lumber mill. Quality. Alright, there we go. Now we have people working everywhere. Except for the places we don't. Gears and planks. Oh, look at him go. So I'm going to put another plank maker right there next to this one, since there's plenty of juice there for him. We're probably coming upon a drought here soon. Always towards the end of the cycle. For windmills you need planks and logs, no gears, huh? That's odd. You would think they would need gears for that. Weird. What is he injured with? Didn't that tell me? Just injured. Okay. So he needs a hospital bed, huh? Or a medical bed. No available workers. Boo. Where am I? That other plank? Yeah. We need sunflower seeds and nothing for them to do. So we'll put them to work doing other stuff. There it is. That's a cool view. What? Huh. There's a tunnel at the bottom of that, huh? There. So we gotta start thinking about explosives. As well. What do we need? For explosives, we need explosives, of course. Ooh, 2K for that. So we need 1,000 total for explosives and metal bars. Dynamite's cheap. Explosive factory is fairly cheap. Observatory is not cheap. 1,000. Oh, and it wants pine resin, huh? And a tapper shack, which is here, is 500. Oof. Interesting. We could put a tapper shack up there. Okay. You go ahead and get to work doing that stuff. So we're gonna need bad tide, or not bad tide, bad water pump. We gotta start down the explosives trail. He's just not able to keep up? Is that the problem? And we'll do... Designating some of these as trees not to cut down. Like these. What? Oh my goodness, Amelia. You come to say hi again. Oh. There you go, say hi. Oh, Dee Dee's leaving. She apparently did not want to say hi, huh? Oh, I know, you're so needy doggy. Such a needy doggy. Yes, you are. So needy. Pretty good microphone. I think it sounds alright. Sounds alright to me anyway. Yes, Dee Dee left. There goes somebody's chewing. I think we're gonna have to unstaff that hauling post for now. And we'll turn it down, turn its workplace focus down. Alright. That way if there is, we'll just set it to 4, and if there is extra people, and she shut the door. Because she's smart. Except for she doesn't know how to open it. Because she ain't that smart. Oh, now she's fully shut it. We have to go fix that. Hold on. Oh, the red drought's getting ready to start. I just realized there was even going to be a drought. Oops. I haven't really even been paying attention. Quarter day left. There we go. Yeah, she shut the door and then she sat down over there looking at me like, are you gonna open this for me? No, we just don't have enough beavers. Yeah, just in case I need stairs or something there. Leave a little spot. What holds scrap metal? Okay, not that. So it must be the piles. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at? Back up to 400. And we're on a 4-day. Why am I not seeing water here? Was it on? Then it was on. I don't know what it's doing most of the time. Yeah, it's right, because this will flood this as it overtops that. So we'll set it to 90. That way it'll unflood those buildings. Oh yeah, we were going to do tapper shacks, because we need a tapper shack, right? Because we need treated planks. We need treated planks for. You know, dirt excavators. No, he just needs pine resin. And we're going to need doubles at some point here. 150 for that. Double floodgates 250, so another 400. I'd love to put a dirt excavator just right here. Bam. But we can also just tunnel through all that. At some point anyway. Ooh, that's going to take a while though. You also need a centrifuge. Because we need to extract. Alright, what are we going to do here? You can get through there. Don't act like you can't. You got through there to come in. You can get through there to get out. Weirdo. It's like I can't operate the door. Shit. One day for for this to go away. How many potatoes I got? I don't need 2 of these. I was dumping them into the hauling post, yeah. As long as this isn't green, he won't plant anything out here. Nope. So we're moving towards explosives. where it's like, which way do you go? Do you unlock the explosives first, or you do the factory, or do you unlock dynamite? It's 1,000 either way. So I'm thinking you unlock the factory, get it started building, then you unlock dynamite. So that hopefully when it's built, you've just unlocked it. I think that is the way to go. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we'll let them build that, and then we'll, like, shut down some of these. So when you hit B, where do I want to put it? I think I want to put it right there. There we go. Good thing it asks. What are we putting in here? Suddenly I don't remember. Oh yeah, gears. Oh crap, it doesn't take gears. Okay, that one's running. Let's pause that one. Bad water. What you gonna do? There we go. You full? He's full. Just one log. One in the corner. We got 2 beds for our injured beavers. What are these? Yeah. What gathers those? Chestnuts. Chestnuts. And we need... Oh, we can have another grill and make grilled chestnuts. Yeah. It's a slow medical bed. Let's see, for wheat we gotta have that takes 60 horsepower. The windmill takes 1. And we need a bakery. There we go. So you can get up here and get that stuff. Now I'm wondering. Did not like where that rooftop terrace was. I want it over here. Okay, it doesn't need anything weird. Build them stairs. Walked right by the water trough that's right there. Right by it. Like it wasn't even there. And we needed that resin for that. Yep. Ooh. Let's see housing. I mean, it takes up the same amount of space as a single. What can I get? Chestnuts. Alright, he can hit out there, so let's go ahead. Put a few more chestnuts out here. I'm leaving this one space gap for it lets me build a road, but it will also let me, if I want to put up irrigation barriers, I can. They got rid of everything. See, let's not cut. Yeah. How's that? Oh, what the? Oh man, what the hell is that problem? Holy that crap. Didn't tell me it was blocked. Okay. It says you can build it there, but there's... That's annoying. I don't know why that wasn't working or doing anything. Could have five of these suckers now. Now let's see. Let's see, let's move. Now. So let me put it there, but that's hilarious. Don't have to worry about, you know, like things attacking me and destroying all this. There we go. Give them something to do for a while. Oh, hey, we get explosives now. See? Nice solid distraction like that. Pause that thing. 2 beavers injured, huh? Well, we get 2 beds, so it's okay. Alright, so to convert that wheat into something, we either need to do this or do this. Well, we don't have it for either. This is 280, 180. Half an hour, half an hour. Moving in on another possible bad tide. They're waiting on logs. Alright, he's way over there. I set the chance of getting a bad tide much lower, so hopefully it won't happen. Hopefully. I love you someone dams. See if that helps them speed up on that at all. Like a giant wind farm over here. I like to reach over things like this. I'm always going to hit it and bump it and move it. I always do the under and pass around thing. This time I do. Yeah, I think another district up here would be fine. Plenty of trees, metal. Okay, so they're finally removing that stuff. Okay, good, good, good. Tim, I'm going to take and I am going to set this, all of this. Of course it won't let me. To a lower. Priority, so it doesn't immediately want to build all that stuff right this moment. And it will do all this other stuff first. Even though we don't have a bunch of other stuff, you know, we just have stuff. A lot of grilled potatoes. Just needs 1 horsepower input. Oh boy, this thing is huge. It does not appear to be picky. Okay. Alright, what's next on the hit parade here? Tunnels at 2K. We're gonna need more science for that. Yeah, you could do dams through here, but getting to them, there's no flat top dam floodgate. You want to have floodgates here so you can open them up and run them, but maybe a throttling valve would be the way to go there. Wow, hiccups. Why is this still not built? Full? Oh no, I paused that. Did I take that back down to 1 or 3? Add that person in there for an additional builder. Yeah, I didn't really need that there because water doesn't flow diagonally, which is not an uncommon limitation for games like this. Things like one that comes right off the top of my head is like Oxygen Not Included has that. Fluids and gases and stuff don't flow diagonally, which makes it easier, right? Here's the drought. I wonder if we put that there, you know, they can build it, but can they access it? That's the question. So what I'll do is once this gets built is then we'll do floodgates across here where we actually need them so we can back up this water and stuff. But right now, drought is not the worst thing that can be happening to us. A bad tide would be the worst thing, because we have no limit here. But these only cost logs. Platforms require planks. Apparently they can only drink filtered water. Bizarre marked, yeah. Maybe I could demo those for platforms, maybe? Get up here? Or just go through here? Got to wipe out all these trees, though. If we go that way... Yeah, I make these plans, but I won't remember them in 5 minutes from now. Just the way it goes. In 3 days. Yeah, they're not gonna get these done by then. They're working on it. So to back this up for a drought, you would have to put in a weather station, but run it through a delay. And then delay it, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. Or do a water level gauge instead of doing so. You do a water level gauge up here. Maybe. And if it becomes low enough, because you can't do multiple sensors on one gate, right? So you can't do like have one sensor that says that, oh, it's a drought, so up it to 90, and then have another sensor tied into it that says, oh, well, if the water level up here drops below a certain amount, close it fully. Which I think is what you would end up having to do, is have a water level sensor up here that this will detect that water level sensor, and if it's below, I don't know, 70 or something, or below, yeah, probably below 70 or 65, this automatically closes. Something of that sort. He still doesn't cut down all these trees out here. Really, those needed 2 logs. You know what? Maximum effort. Still want to do a dirt excavator to dig holes through everything, but it's going to be, it's power hungry is a problem. $2,000 for that. Science is at 1,000. You got somebody in there, but they're just being slow. There. Six days? Ugh. It was a long time. What I may do is just take off that last one. Oh my goodness. Take off that last one, then we can do floodgates across here. Yeah, there we go. Singles or doubles? Probably be a double. Just to be safe. I think everybody does this. They orientate. Because I've seen people, I've watched several YouTube videos on Timberborn because it interests me how other people do stuff, and everybody does that. They always find like a reference angle and they build on the reference angle. Alright, well, there is no power. So you guys better get to building. I could put in a power wheel out here and put them on that. Let's see, power wheel. Power wheel only makes 50 horsepower, so useless. Like it does enough, might as well let them build that instead. And suddenly they've stopped building. Actually, if we unpause this one. No, this one. Alright, so now they gotta start working on that bad water pump. That is of no use at the moment because there's no bad water in that creek, I don't think. No. You really want to dynamite this whole like section right here. And then block that up. Force that water over the edge. Oh, there, it's dried up. Going to town with the trees, huh? Since I guess he's gathered everything he can gather. Yeah, fine. Logs, logs, and more logs. That one go in there. What? You would think since resin is a liquid, that's where it would go. But no. There's weirdly... into small warehouses. Guess it doesn't have any evaporation rules on it or something. We're kind of almost done with that, huh? 2.5 days to drought end. We get plenty of water. Must be putting logs into that. Yeah, one more. Supplying 1 horsepower. That's hilarious. So I didn't need to build it there after all. It supplies its own 1 horsepower. Huh. Here's what it says, power output 1. The icon for it is 1 horsepower. And then from there to there, we need a bakery. What are we waiting on science? 1,000. Aw. Fit on a large warehouse? Yeah, but crazy sized. What's in there? Gears. I'm wondering if I put it there, put the thing on top of it. A day. And they did build that, huh? I mean, how many times are we doing this tonight? Come in here multiple times. Looking for the attention. Oh no, she's leaving. Attack of the dog. Well, let them go ahead and get that built, and then we'll demolish this and rebuild it with platforms. Yeah, we'll let them do that. There we go. That's funny. Because he can reach it. Amelia, what are we doing? You're just gonna keep coming back? What's going on, huh? Hmm? She's like, I don't know. Oh. We should be able to pick that up. All right, we got the powers running again. On. Okay. We got our 1,000. Okay. Now we can unlock this. Now this needs 200 horsepower to operate. We can't build it on top there. You want to do way out there, or do we want to do more in town or closer to town anyway, like right there? That's the question. Nope. Okay. How many blueberries do you need there, bud? That's what I thought. We finally decided to start making some bad water, huh? Alright, now are explosives stored in those, or are they stored in these? These. Yeah, I want to make something go boom. Get explosives. Time to blow something up. Then build a grill. Alright, next thing is going to be zip lines. 700, 500, so we need 1200. All the chestnuts and more berries. Because he can just hit just barely the berry fields, and he has a fascination with collecting berries. So we are going to need a double floodgate soon, probably. Yeah. Where's our build priorities right now? Observatory, warehouse, bakery. They're still building that. Why? Where is that on the list? Scaffolds. Platform. Yep. Okay. Have plenty of planks. Just don't have a lot of beavers to build things. At some point here, once all these kids grow up, we'll have more beavers. Hopefully enough to fill in all these empty slots. And then they can go back to building on some of that. Because I still want to do floodgates across here. Problem is going to be building them. Because we could do across here. So if we push it out, could then do a platform back in there behind it. See what they do here. Well, they're still working on that observatory. Because we went to observe things. Oh, we got plenty of gears. Running low on planks now. It's producing 300. Put 3 of them out there. What to think about automate or bots at some point here. So one of these is if you make a refinery for every one of those. Because your bots need fuel, so you gotta have the fuel. Which can be carrots. You have one for each one of those, 1, 2, 3. And then you got one of those. Because normally what I've been doing is just stack them. 3 and then a 4, and then the assembler on the top floor. Because you can't put anything on top of it. But the other ones you can. You're just waiting for somebody to come over there and smack it into submission. Blow those up. Come on now. Vroom, vroom. Everybody runs. Is he injured? Must be. 2 injured Beavis. So what can we put there for decoration? Well, that's the one you want right there. So this takes 3/4 of an hour to make 10. These take an hour to make 1. Wow. So it's way better than those. Know what I'm seeing? Yeah, 3/4 of an hour to make 10. An inventor takes an hour to make 1. And this can be operated by bots, but does require 200 horsepower. We currently have 1,300. Plus a wind farm. That we're ever so slowly doing nothing with. Tunneling. How did I forget my tunnels? 2K. That's how I forgot my tunnels. It takes 2K. Yay, get to blow something up. I want to do it again. Well, they're starting on that already, huh? What's he waiting on? He's still waiting on, oh, planks. Well, planks are also required for these things, right? Yeah. Waiting on planks. Build that. These are maple trees? Yep. Oh, three injured levels. Lumber mill, medical beds. There we go. Back to the observatory. Still got a ton of power. Oh, observatory is up and running. Look at it go. There we go. Why is there not enough water in there? Makes 5, but requires 3 beavers. Put it on our list of things to do. We're gonna run out of scrap metal here soon. Where's the next pile of debris? Over there. Over there. Both are equally far away. Yep, both are equally far away. How'd they get water in it? No idea. Oh, he's over there doing it. Okay. Unable to get chestnuts. Maxed out on grilled potatoes. Yep, I think if we're gonna get through there, the easiest way to get over there would be go here and go up. And you go through there, go up there, because they're going to be here. And go boom, boom, which puts us up here. And then we'd have to go like, come around maybe to, no, come around maybe here, or go up here, around the corner and back up again. Yeah, I think through there is going to be the easiest way to get up there. Well, that one came early. Yeah, you don't want to make those too short because the next thing you know it'll overflow. You never want that. Alright, so we're gonna have to start thinking about how are we gonna get there's one way down here. Oops. Hmm. I mean, it seems like it's probably going to be about the shortest route. Now, stingers cost 1 and 4, 6. Damn. Levy. Ooh. So close. What's this doing out here? Not much left. I mean, I guess that one is maybe slightly closer. That one's on flatter terrain, though. What's in the build queue now? Those stairs. Just like that. And then what we'll do is we'll disconnect those briefly or to get to see how much power is in this. Because it needs to be 10,000 or 500 or something, I don't know. I don't think it's 1,000. Might be. I mean, that would be 10 of those. $2K, can we start making tunnels? Ooh, dirt excavators at 2K as well. Which requires horsies. Making tunnels. Oof, 8 days? Woof. Plenty of water around. Go over there and drink some. Let's do tunnels. Ooh, needs extract. Bastards. Extract, where are you? Underwater. Tunnels. And then the power grinds to a halt. There's one wind turbine going. I wonder. See if you'll do this one back here. It says it can reach it. How is it reaching it? Huh. Oh, I should have burned that 1,000 on zip lines. Dang it. It's all right. Zip lines need power. No. Six days of drought. Ooh. It's rough. I mean, we might as well. How's this? It's operating on one power. That's hilarious. Alright, so let's see. Let's turn off gear workshops, explosive factory. And we'll turn off the smelter. It holds 190 bread. Wow. Bread. Impressed. Oh yeah, extract. Extract, is that what I need? Yeah. You get plenty of explosives for that anyway. Extract. It's under here. Oh, almost. I mean, it was like, yeah, like with the iron teeth, it was like, oh, high damage, high chance of injury. Everybody that goes in there gets injured. I'm like 15 injured at one point. I don't even remember what they were doing, but every time they stepped into the thing, injured. It's like, oh no. Constant injury. Four days left. Dies in 10. Alright, 600. Centrifuge requires another 200 energy. Or 200 horsepower. Okay. Now, can you put that in there? Yes, you can. Extract. Ain't crazy to build it, do I know? What are we doing on logs? I'm gonna be out of metal here soon. Be nice if they built the interconnecting parts, but doesn't seem like they want to so much. Three days. Unfortunately, we are out of time for this evening. Let's see, what are they? What's in the queue here? bunches of stuff. Let's see. There we go. See what they do first. Okay. We're gonna have to call it there. I will just keep going. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow. I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting at about 7 p.m. Eastern. If you can't catch us live, you can always catch us on YouTube at Cagman Plays. On the YouTubes, come on by, drop a comment, and we're gonna call it there, and we'll pick this up here again next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful evening.